Hi everyone! If you're anything like me, you're always thinking about how to get more done. Now, most of us have been told to set annual goals and track our progress throughout the year, right? But let's be real, sometimes that approach simply doesn't work. We lose motivation, we get sidetracked, and the next thing we know, we are just far off track and frustrated because we are not achieving what we want. The worst part, we are not building the life we have envisioned because our system just isn't working for us. But what if there was a way to achieve your annual goals in just 12 weeks? Sounds crazy, right? But that is what the 12-week year by Brian Moran and Michael Lannington is all about. In today's video, I will be sharing 3 key concepts from the book that can help you get more done in 12 weeks than most people do in 12 months. The first concept is the execution gap. This one really hit home for me. The authors point out the difference between the high performers and everyone else. Easy knowledge, the strategy, and even information. It's execution. It's that simple. There is a great quote from Thomas Edison that says, "If we did the things we are capable of, we would literally astound ourselves." And it's true. Most of us know what we need to do, but we just don't follow through. For example, look at the health and fitness industry. Everyone knows you need to eat healthy and exercise. But despite that, 65% of people are overweight or obese. It's not lack of knowledge, it's an execution problem. This idea really resonated with me. Even though that I spend a lot of time studying productivity, I often catch myself thinking, wow, I could have achieved so much more if I had just executed better. The potential to close this execution gap is enormous. It's what separates those who are successful from those who aren't. Take a moment to think about this. When in your life are you letting a lack of execution hold you back? For me, it has been areas like career and business. I realized that if I had just consistently executed what I already knew, I could have achieved so much more. If you feel like execution is a gap for you, keep watching. The rest of the video will dive into more ideas from the book that can help you close that gap and get you back on track. The second key idea is replace analyzation with periodization. Most of us plan our goals on yearly basis. We set goals at the start of the year and break them into quarterly targets. But the problem with this is that when you think you have a full year to achieve something, you can end up wasting a lot of time. It's easy to delay taking action because the deadline seems far away. This is where the 12-week year comes in. Instead of thinking in the terms of 12 months, think in terms of 12 weeks. By breaking the year down into 4-week cycles, every week suddenly counts. There is less room to procrastinate, and you take advantage of what is called the deadline effect. As the end of each 12-week cycle approaches, you naturally feel more urgency and are more likely to focus and get things done. The final concept is about having an emotional connection to your goals. Here is the thing. Setting goals and creating a plan is important. But what really drives action is an emotional connection to what you want to achieve. If you are not emotionally invested in your goals, it's much harder to overcome discomfort and push through when things get tough. A compelling vision of your future is crucial. It pulls you forward and motivates you to face challenges and helps you overcome the natural tendency to seek comfort. Think about it. If the life you envision is worth it, you will be more willing to make sacrifices and do the hard work needed to get there. A great journaling prompt to reflect is this: where in my life am I letting the love of comfort hold me back from building the life I want? Once you recognize this, it becomes much easier to tackle these areas heads-on. In the 12-week year, the authors emphasized that your vision has to be emotionally resonant. It can't be I should, like I should lose weight, but something that genuinely excites you and motivates you. When you have that kind of vision, taking action becomes much easier, even when it's uncomfortable. So to recap, the 3 key concepts we covered today are: first, the execution gap. Success is all about consistent execution. Second, replace analyzation with periodization. Break your year into 12-week cycles and focus on urgency. Second, replace analyzation with periodization. Break your year into 12-week cycles for better focus and urgency. 3. Emotional connection to the outcome. Make sure your goals are emotionally resonant to help you push through discomfort. I hope these ideas from the 12-week year inspire you to rethink how you approach your goals. If you want to dive deeper, I highly recommend grabbing a copy of the book. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, feel free to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time!